So, let's go on the game review for Saturday. Wear my hat because I'm scucks. Let's go on the game review for Saturday. Saturday we versus Box Hill. We bet them by 37 or I forgot how much nil. We bet them by nil. Rainy day. It's a bit annoying to play in a rain day. You can't really perform as fast and as you'd like to as on a dry day. In terms of my stats for the game, we'll get straight into it. I have actually not written down my stats on paper. It's on my phone, so the stats will currently be panning across the screen as I'm talking, and you can have a look for yourself. I will talk about them, but you can see the exact stats and what I've listed for each of them. So that's going across the screen right now, and it should be done by now. So take a screenshot, whatever. Let's start with defense. So in defense this week, I think I talked earlier in the videos, I was talking about my 7 position as a number 7. And just really identifying my role as that. And my main mindset across defense was I'm either making the tackle or I'm supporting the tackle and disturbing that ruck and slowing it down. So the ruck stats for defense or while attacking the ruck I put is there. You've already seen it. And I found I did some good counter rucking. I think there was about 4. I was disturbing it pretty well. For about 4 of them were effective in disturbing their play, and then the rest, which I think was about 11 take away 4, 7 where I could have just left it, get back in the line for defense. But I think because when I try something, I always just do the extreme of it, so that's why I did it. And my tackle count was 6 tackles made out of 7. Majority of them were dominant, and that's pretty good. I'm working on getting better. And I think the missed tackle that I had was just a bit weird. It was like the guy was there, but then I made the half tackle after. And I definitely worked on just trying not to rush up as fast or just try and make every single freaking tackle on the field, because that kind of puts me in a bad position. I kind of focus on, like I was saying before, the ruck, tackle first, ruck second, and repeat again. Look where they are, tackle first, ruck second, and just keep doing that, keep doing that, keep doing that. And not every tackle's mine. And most of the dominant tackles I got were off lineouts and stuff. In terms of carries, I think I carried pretty well this game. Pretty strong carries. By the way, the team is Box Hill. If these stats are good, they should be, because they're not very good team. Right, I think my ball security on the ground was a bit poor. I realized that it's harder I should just straight away, as soon as I get to the ground, bang out, put out the ball as long as I can. Then my ruck involvements, that's a big one this game. So I already put the stats up for the ruck involvements, but there were a lot of rucks where I weren't needed. But while we're attacking, I'm not really needed to seal that ruck, which kind of puts me out of play and makes one less attacker for us. So I should really have my eyes open. Okay, who's the 2 closest men to that aren't setting up for the next phase? Is it my job to clean that ruck? I need to work on that and just make sure I'm being useful for the team as much as possible, rather than just I'm joining a ruck because I'm tired or I just kind of got out of place and I'm just looking for something to do. I think just my vision to see where I should be next need to get better, which will come along with a lot of study. But that's about it, basically. Think about drills to work on those things and some game study to work on those things. And then I also got injured. Fuck, it was pretty shit. On my last run in the first half, this dude just hip drops onto my knee as I'm going forward. Left foot is faced this way and my right foot is faced this way, because I'm dragging him and he just drops on my knee. So you can imagine my knees facing that way and he drops on it and it's drops there. Crack. Got up and I was like, fuck. It just felt unstable as a feeling I've never had in my knee before. So I was like, oh shit. So when the halftime came, for the physio, look, my knee's unstable, what the fuck. She's not fucking it and stuff. It was alright. She's like, alright. I strapped it and I could hop on my leg and stuff. I was hopping and testing it out. But then I couldn't run fully. Just felt weak and unstable. So I played a little bit of the second half, and then there was this one run where I stepped sideways, and it just it kind of shock pains a bit. And I was ooh, and I started limping again. I was like, fuck. And then that's when I was like, nah, I'm coming off. Not much I can do now. It's kind of swollen. I can just do rehab. I hope it's not an MCL or ACL. I think it's maybe a minor injury to it, not a full tear or anything. It's swollen. I can't really bend it. Shit. So it's pretty shit. Yeah, I hope it's not, because that would set me back a lot. It's all about just what I can do now. If I can't do rugby, be at training, what can I do to get better? So it's just my game study, my rehab, and just working this upper body too in the gym. So good opportunity to get nice and swole. I just eat a lot, protein, do some off-feet fitness. But I think the most important thing is just fill all my training time that I usually have with just study, game study, and just mastering like cues of what actions to do. So if I see this cue, when I see this certain picture, boom, I'm doing this action, memorizing it. So in the game, it becomes second nature, an instinct. I was pretty down when it first happened. I was like, oh, fuck, man, fucking a bit annoyed. Weird, what can I do from this point on now on, going forward? It's hard to shit and sleep because I can't twist it and stuff. But what can you do, man? It's pretty weird how like bright I'm thinking today. Just yesterday and the day before, I was pretty like, fuck, man. I was at work for like almost 12 hours. Just at work, standing on it. I was like, fuck, just tired, locking up and shit. So tough, bro. Yeah, that's another thing. I have to take another day off work. And I get no cover pay for that. So I just got to budget on the money. And I also have to save for an MRI. I actually scan my leg because I had to take one day off work, etc. It's going to be pretty tough, but I'm going to treat it like it's the worst case scenario and just rehab as much as I can. And if I can go a certain range of motion, then I'll keep going that pain free, and I'll just keep doing that. I was going to talk about my mental state, but I mean that was yesterday. But now I'm not feeling as depressed as I was, bro. I was like literally like, fuck, can't train. I'm not even like pro rugby, and I'm injured, and pro teams aren't going to pick me because they're going to rule me out because, oh, he's injured, prone to injury, whatever. Yeah, just shit like that. And just, oh, am I going to come back the same? Will I be a Derek Rose? You know, my knee won't work the same as it was before. And then now today, I'm just chilling. Maybe needed a bit of sleep. Maybe that was it. Just sleep it off. But I feel good. Feel good mentally, and get this knee rehab, man. As long as I'm just always moving forward with something, then I should be fine. But that's about it I'm going to talk about today. Thanks for watching, lads.